Welcome to Samarkand, an ancient city draped in legends, where every step peels back centuries of power, poetry, and the pulse of the Silk Road. Over the next 4 unforgettable days, we'll uncover over 20 awe-inspiring places, showcasing best food, amazing culture, and great mystery tales. And stay with us until the end, because on day 4, we have a secret place most travelers never discover. Let's begin. Day 1. We begin where all great Samarkand stories do, in the magnifique Registan Square. 3 colossal madrasas flank this majestic square, glowing gold under the rising sun. The Ula Beg Madrasa, a striking masterpiece of Timurid architecture, and one of the oldest theological schools in Central Asia. More than just an architectural gem, it functioned as a center of learning where Ula Beg himself is said to have taught astronomy and mathematics. The Sher Dor Madrasa, where it was designed to mirror the earlier Ula Beg Madrasa opposite it, but with even more elaborate decoration. Its name, Sher Dor, means House of Lions, referencing the unique facade mosaics depicting tigers, often mistaken for lions, chasing deer beneath radiant suns. Sher Dor stands today as a dazzling example of Samarkand's artistic renaissance and enduring spiritual and architectural grandeur. And the third madrasa, the Tilya Kori, the central jewel of Registan Square, distinguished by its lavish decoration and spiritual importance. Its monumental entrance portal features intricate floral motifs and geometric patterns in radiant blues, turquoise, and golds, drawing you through a grand wooden door, richly carved with arabesques. Inside, the madrasa unfolds into a large courtyard, flanked by lecture halls and student cells, but its true marvel lies within the mosque chamber. The interior of the mosque is famously adorned with dazzling gold leaf that covers its dome, mihrab, and walls, earning it the name Tilya Kori, or gilded. These 3 madrasas are more than architecture, they are chronicles of dynasties and dreams. Just a short stroll away lies the Bibi Khanim Mosque, once among the largest in the Islamic world. Commissioned by Tamerlane, legend says it was built for his beloved wife, though some say love and ambition clashed in its stones. Opposite, we find the mausoleum of Bibi Khanim, a quiet space where grandeur gives way to intimacy. And questions linger in the silence. Afterwards, the scent of freshly baked naan, bread, leads us to Siab Bazaar, Samarkand's pulsing heart. Locals call out, pomegranates gleam, and we taste samsa right from the tandoor, filled with lamb and spices, followed by sweet halva. For lunch we settle into Platin, a stylish yet authentic Uzbek eatery. Here, we savor plov, slow-cooked rice with lamb, carrots, and quail eggs, served on traditional Lyagan plates. Then we head to Hazrat Kazir Mosque, one of the city's oldest and most revered religious sites. The mosque is named after the legendary figure Kazir, believed to be a guardian of travelers, and a symbol of immortality in Islamic tradition. From here, you have a peaceful lookout, with a panoramic view of Samarkand, unfolding like a royal tapestry. Just next door lies the resting place of Uzbekistan's first president, the Mausoleum of Islam Karimov, a modern legacy nestled beside centuries-old history. We then return to the Registan as the sky blushes pink. Lanterns flicker, voices echo, and suddenly, time folds in on itself. You're no longer watching history, you're inside it. Day 2 opens with reverence. The Shah-i-Zinda Necropolis, a corridor of azure-tiled mausoleums, houses saints, royals, and scholars. The complex is a masterpiece of Timurid artistry, featuring dazzling mosaics, intricately carved domes, and glazed terracotta tiles in rich turquoise and azure hues. The pathway through the complex creates a pilgrimage-like experience, guiding your visit, passing stunning mausoleums, and reflecting centuries of devotion and architectural evolution. Each tomb is a universe, each tile a whisper. Inside the complex we explode the tomb of Qusam ibn Abbas, cousin of the Prophet. They say his soul never left Samarkand. Perhaps that's why it feels so alive here. A short ride northeast, we arrive at Afrasiab Museum. It contains 22,000 plus artifacts, making it indispensable for understanding the region's pre-Islamic and early Islamic history. and the ghost of the original Samarkand, destroyed by Genghis Khan. At the museum, murals and artifacts reveal a city lost but never forgotten. By a quiet riverbank, and just outside the ancient city of Afrasiab, rests the tomb of Daniel. Koja Danior. Jews, Christians, and Muslims all claim him. The sarcophagus? Over 18 meters long, 60 feet, because, as legend goes, his body grows a little each year. For lunch we head beneath ancient plane trees at Beshchanor. The Sherpa, meat and vegetable soup, arrives steaming, followed by dolma, grape leaves filled with minced meat and rice. We now climb to the stars, to the Ula Beg's observatory. A 15th century marvel where this Timurid prince mapped the cosmos with uncanny accuracy. His celestial charts predated Europe by centuries. It now stands as a powerful symbol of Central Asia's historic contributions to science and intellectual thought. And nearby you have the memorial monument to Mirza Ulugh Beg, better known as Ula Beg, a Timurid sultan, as well as an astronomer and mathematician. A great place for amazing selfies with this pioneer and historic sultan. And tonight's dinner is lavish. At Karimbek, we're served lagman, hand-pulled noodles in spicy broth, followed by grilled kebabs, marinated overnight in yogurt and spice. Day 3 starts on the edge of the city, at Konagal. A charming tourism village located about 13 kilometers from Samarkand, nestled along the serene Siab Canal amid lush trees and fertile fields. It offers a vibrant showcase of rural Uzbek life, with restored houses and workshops, where you can try your hand at pottery, woodworking, blacksmithing, and traditional bread and pilaf preparation. A tranquil water wheel, Chark Palak, beside a small tea house, enhances the village's rustic charm. Here, silk paper is still made as it was 1,000 years ago, by hand, from mulberry bark. The resulting yellow-tinted paper is prized for its durability, lasting up to 300 to 400 years, far surpassing modern alternatives we currently have. Feel the fibers between your fingers. Here, history is textured, a hidden gem for you, where you will not find that many in the world. Then we head to a wine factory, and time for a sip of Samarkand's vinous legacy. At the Kovrinka winery, we taste local reds and sweet whites once poured at royal banquets. Down the road, we stop to see a handmade carpet workshop, where carpets are born over months of labor. The weaver's fingers dance like storytellers. Each knot reflects color, memory and intention. Visiting this workshop isn't just a cultural stop, it's an immersive experience into the living legacy of Central Asian silk weaving, showcasing heritage craftsmanship, sustainable artistry, and the profound connection between maker and creation. For lunch we stop at Osh Markazi. It's cooked in massive cauldrons, stirred with paddles, and sold until the last grain disappears by early afternoon. Afterwards, we wander through the old Jewish quarter, still vibrant, still welcoming. At the Gumbaz synagogue, the blue ceilings mimic the sky, and the Torah glows in candlelight. As golden hour nears, we meander quiet back streets, mahallas, where grandmothers bake naan, children chase cats, and 1,000 lifetimes unfold behind modest gates. We return once more to the Registan. Tonight, light dances. Lights swirl across domes and portals, telling tales of empires past and futures unwritten. Day 4 starts with a journey to visit the marvelous memorial complex of Imam al-Bukhari, about 25 kilometers from Samarkand. The complex includes a mausoleum, a large mosque with a capacity of 9,000 believers, and beautifully landscaped gardens. The memorial complex not only serves as a place of worship, but also as a center for learning and reflection on his contributions to Islamic scholarship. Then we head back to visit the Gur-i-Amir Mausoleum. A majestic mausoleum adorned with marble, mosaics, and gold patterns, featuring serene burial chambers, and a small museum amidst peaceful park grounds. The interior is a breathtaking display of Timurid architectural grandeur and craftsmanship. You are struck by the opulent dome interior, lavishly decorated with gold leaf, azure mosaics, and intricate muqarnas, stalactite-like ornamentation cascading from the vaults. This is not only a masterpiece of medieval Islamic art, but also a profound memorial to one of history's most powerful conquerors. Nearby lies Ak-Saray Mausoleum, lesser known, deeply serene. Walk among the cypress trees. No voices, just wind and hear footsteps. The interior dazzles with intricate decoration and spiritual ambiance by a domed chamber richly adorned with gold leaf, vivid blue tiles, and delicate floral and geometric patterns that reflect the grandeur of the Timurid style. Afterwards pass by Emir Timur Monument. The bronze equestrian statue portrays Timur, symbolizing strength, leadership, and national pride. We then detour to a small market or bazaar. Taste mastava, a rice soup with vegetables and lamb. Vendors offer kuru, dried yogurt balls, or samalik, a thick, sweet paste made from wheat sprouts. Our final stop, the forgotten place and an amazing hidden gem. The ruins of Ishrakana, a 15th century royal mausoleum, now crumbling, ivy-cloaked. No guards. No crowds. Just echoes. And maybe, your own reflection in history. Samarkand is more than a city. It's a dialogue between earth and sky, past and future, myth and truth. If you felt even a whisper of its magic, subscribe, like, and follow us, because the road continues. And where it leads, only time knows.